Good morning, cultists. Welcome back to another unbalanced breakfast with CthuLoops. So in our last episode, we got invaded by the Unbidden, and the worst happened. They basically spawned inside of our territory. We managed to actually beat them back, which was incredible. I didn't think we had a chance, like the Popsicle's chance in hell of succeeding, but we actually won in one fell swoop. It was incredible. It was awesome. But, yeah, we actually have a lot of debris that we should probably be researching. I don't know if it'd be really helpful, but we'll go for it anyways. And we also got attacked by the love bots, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. And we are also currently in a war against the other dudes that we were fighting before. Unfortunately, things kind of got put on hold. Our war against the Glorious Pact kind of got put on hold because we got attacked by the Unbidden. But now that we have actually won against the Unbidden, and the Irenic Reptilium stole our glorious victory.
War has been declared against us.
Are you fucking serious right now? Unfucking believable. Wow. What a fucking pain in the ass. They think they can just walk all over us because we are kind of in a weaker position. Fair enough. We don't want any of your planets. We will, however... Is it just the Zoom Stellar Imperium? Huh. Really? That's interesting. I thought it would just be you guys, but fair enough. We'll vassalize the, your vassals or whatever, I guess. And then let's actually set a whole bunch of these planets to get liberated. I don't think we need to seed them? No, I don't think we need to. It's fine. Actually, maybe we should give them to the Irenic Reptilium. Yeah, Irenic Reptilium, guys, we're gonna do you a huge favor. Even though you're basically kill-stealing assholes. And we're gonna give these planets over to you guys. Because you share borders there. So it would make sense it would go to you. Actually, don't take Seinfeld. Maybe take my Sim? Is that's not gonna be, that's gonna be too much. Fine, what about Anaconus? Anaconus, there we go. Good job. Fuck. 3 simultaneous wars. This is gonna be insane. So in between episodes, I set a whole bunch of our planets to build ships. That's why we're so hurting for resources right now. I basically drained all of our resources from these sectors. Because, you know, we kind of need them to fuel our war machine. Hopefully it should be okay. I actually set the planets in our sectors to reinforce our ships as well, or reinforce our fleets. Because that way we don't need to worry about the ships being waylaid on their way over to help us out. Shit. That's, again, gonna be a bit of a pain. But fair enough. Meatheads. Let's wait until, you know what? Maybe we'll join our allies here, and then hope that these guys, they're moving over to Irium. Where the fuck is Irium?
Incoming transmission.
You guys want peace? Well, you're not gonna get peace. Not until we're done with this. Not until we get 100% with you guys. Either that or until you surrender completely. No. I don't think, even if we do so, end up reinforcing their fleets, I don't think it's really gonna work out. Not with the numbers that they currently have. So let's just focus on... Are they coming in through that way? Can they not just maybe find a better path than cutting a swath through the enemy territory? Good grief. Extra dimensional weaponry, perfect. Whoa, really? Huh. What exactly is that? Is it this stuff? Oh, it is. Nice. Sorry, what were you researching before? Oh yeah, that's the Tachyon lands, right?
Situation log updated.
Hey, 2 planets. Fantastic. Alright, I'm really hoping that we can end this war sooner rather than later. Because then we can focus on taking out the Zoom Stellar Imperium. And then we can actually focus in our entire efforts on the love bots. But man, whoa, the challenge is really mounting. Which is a good thing. Because I've been kind of hoping for a better challenge, or bigger challenge.
Research complete.
You know.
Debris analyzed.
Because I think, unfortunately, we've kind of started to fall into a bit of a pattern with Stellaris, especially with with empires that can actually form federations. You get into a federation, and then you basically get your allies to do most of the heavy lifting for you, which is a viable strategy. But at the same time, I think it just makes things a lot easier. So I'm glad we're being attacked on all fronts, because then this way it'll, you know, we have to defend ourselves against these assholes who are about to take our shit. And it'll be, it's, you know, I like a good challenge, right? Governing ethics, leader lifespan. Let's go with this. Governing ethics attraction negative or whatever. Are you guys attacking? Oh, you are attacking. Perfect.
Enemy planet.
Good job. Right. Next planet over, Escog. And we should be at 70%. We'll take over some shit from Kurus. And then we'll just go until they give up, basically. But the love bots are making a little bit of headway. Which isn't great. No, again, I don't need your stupid energy credits. I'm full. I'm bursting at the seams with energy credits. I'm also bursting at the seam with ships, with minerals, it appears. Wow, I didn't realize that we actually generated so many minerals, or so much minerals. That's awesome. Who the fuck died? Oh, okay. I see. Sentient AI assistant, please. Magama Prime, you can build more destroyers. I don't actually know how many cruisers and whatnot I set to build, because I kind of just fucking mashed a whole bunch of buttons. So, I don't know. I'm actually not really sure about the numbers. But hopefully it should be enough. Okay, you're actually generating a decent amount of minerals, so let's have you guys actually donate most of it to us. You're still building the battleships, so we'll hold off on that for now. Yeah, we're actually reinforcing at a pretty good pace here. Decent. Very decent. And let's start attacking Escog. Allies, you guys can also come in to help out with Escog, if you please. What is this? Like, 6 armies aren't gonna do much, guys. I know you're really enthusiastic, but 6 dudes? Not a whole lot. Regenerative hull tissue is done. I suppose we should probably go for Psionic Army next? Climate Restoration. Maybe. Yeah, let's actually go for climate restoration, get the terraforming candidate planets actually terraforming. And then, whilst those things are terraforming, we can set up our psionic ships and shit. And it'll be fantastic. Hopefully.
Enemy planet secured.
Perfect. Get back to following those dudes. And then move over to Chorus. Yeah, don't worry about their fleet. My intention was actually to attack the main fleets of the Commissariat of Aztan as well as the Zaxoid, but I think considering the circumstances in that we are currently being blasted in the ass on all fronts, maybe we should hold off on
Situation log
on doing that and instead just focus on protecting ourselves against these chumps. Yeah, that might be a better idea. Who's over there? The love bots. Okay. Fair enough. Also the love bots. So they've stopped attacking our shit at the very least. But they have 3 planets so far. They're making some good headway there. Which is bad for us. In case it wasn't completely obvious as to what's good and what's bad. Do we have more battleships coming in? Because I'd love to have like more than 70. Yeah, we've got some battleships coming in. Not a whole lot though. So maybe we should focus on getting some more battleships, perhaps?
Incoming transmission.
Also, where's our... What are you guys doing? You know what? Why don't you guys just go home and, I mean, I say go home, but not actually home. Why don't you actually get upgraded and then start following our fleet again? Because you'd be a lot more useful with, you know, with actually up-to-date weaponry. And you can assist research. Alright, let's invade this shit. These guys want peace, we won't give it to them. Not until we have a... Not until basically they give up. So, if you guys want peace, there's an easy way out, and that is surrender. Just, you know, for your information. In case you were curious as to how to accomplish peace in your realm. Realm, I keep saying realm, but I'm so used to playing CK2, so...
Enemy planet secured.
You'll have to excuse me if I get my jargon incorrect. Oof. You know what? Let's actually take them out. These guys could be problematic in the future. They're jumping to Ulm. Ulm is one of my planets. What are you guys doing at Ulm? Don't go to Ulm. Are they going to Ulm? I have no idea where they're going. They're following the 5th King's Port Reserve. And they are
Ships
in Herma.
upgraded.
Wow, that was actually really fast upgrading. Sorry, I was kind of drinking because my throat is really dry, and I just had to like I had to make a decision between dying of choking. Whoa. Oh, interesting. Oh no, wait, was that the fleet that we were chasing? That might have been the fleet that we were chasing. So maybe I shouldn't be too surprised. Fair enough. Well, good thing is that we have basically built back a lot, or the majority of our space meatheads, which is fantastic. And it actually happened pretty quickly. All within the span of like 13 minutes, which is awesome. I think the trick is actually to get your sector planets to also build shit. Because otherwise they're just kind of like sitting around doing nothing, right? And again, we have an empire policy against sitting around holding onto your dicks and not doing anything. If you're gonna be holding onto your dicks, you might as well be doing something with them, right? You guys want peace? Again, guys, if you want peace, just surrender. I promise you, we will give you peace. The best peace. They're still there. But man, they're being annoying. Barana. Where's Barana? Where the fuck is Barana? God, it's so annoying. Really wish I could see, like, I don't know, an arrow as to where they're going or something, but... Oh my god. 4 fucking wars. What makes you think you're gonna win, you dumb sack of shit? What the fuck is wrong with these guys? Wait, weren't we? Oh no, they're in a defensive pact. I see, okay. That's still really stupid of them. Because yeah, I get that you're in a defensive pact, but that's not really gonna help you. Especially since we're at war with, you know, your allies, and you know, we're doing a decent job of fending them off. Did we just lose 2
Situation log
battleships?
updated.
We just lost 3 battleships. What the hell, guys? That is embarrassing. Embarrassing. Let's move over. Oh, you know what? Ulm wasn't one of our systems. Never mind. For some reason, I thought Ulm was one of our systems. But maybe it's because I've been seeing that name in the war goal list so much that I'm just kind of used to seeing it. Okay, the love bots have currently taken over 4 planets. Which really does suck.
Updated.
It's not too much headway, but it is it's a war that's been declared on our allies, so they kind of have the prerogative as to whether or not they want to surrender. Which is not great, because I think our allies have a propensity to want to give up at like the slightest provocation. So, gonna have to deal with this very soon. But again, first things first, let's end this war.
Complete.
The fight against the glorious pact. And you know what? Maybe we'll actually go against the love bots next, as opposed to going after the Zoom and the other dudes. Because with the numbers that we have now, as long as we get help from the Irenic Queptilium, we should be able to fight those guys off. Fight those guys off.
Incoming transmission.
Yeah, the Irenic Queptilium. We really need the Irenic Queptilium to just pitch in properly, as opposed to just fucking coming in for the kill steal. Which is, again, I'm very bitter about that experience. It's my fleet. My fleet took the brunt of the damage. We lost like 3/4 of our fleet against the fight against the Unbidden. And who gets credit for destroying the dimensional portal? The Irenic Queptilium, who came in the last quarter of the fight.
Enemy planet
Asshole.
secured.
I don't like that system. I really don't like that system. There should be a better way of keeping track of like who actually contributed to that war. But whatever. That's neither here nor there. Let's try to go after a system with more than one planet. None of them. Well, maybe this one. Yeah, fine. We'll go after that one.
Enemy troops landing.
Where are these enemy troops landing? It's the Combine of Sidima. Fuck me.
Construction complete.
This is so annoying. I don't know where they get off. I don't know why they think they're capable of attacking us, considering that their military strength is pathetic in comparison to ours. So I don't know what made the AI think that, hey, this is a good time to attack. I get that we're currently involved in like several other wars, but at the same time, we're more than capable of crushing them. Like a fucking cracker over soup. But, oh well. Alright, less salt, more crushing of skulls, I think. Which we will use as a substitute for salt, I think. But also, I think we might need to build some more cruisers, as a matter of fact. So, Voldop, why don't you start creating some more cruisers for us? Yeah, 4. Yeah, I'm making 4 cruisers at a time from each planet, which I think works out quite well. That's 8. And that is 16 with this batch. Fuck, I hate this lag. There really should not be any lag. It's not a very graphically intense game. I get that it's intense processor-wise, but still, it grinds my goat whenever I get that little delay. I mean, the whole system could be fixed if there was like an army builder type thing, like in EU4, which again, I don't really praise too much, but it's not because I think it's a bad game. It's just I can never really get into EU4. Last few times I tried playing, I literally fell asleep. So it is what it is. It's about time you guys gave up, by the way. We're like 81% now with this last planet. So you guys should just give up. Let us win the war and focus our attention on fighting back the love bots. Because let's face it, if the love bots win and they start snowballing with their victories, guess who they're gonna come after next? I mean, probably us, but if they do actually destroy us, guess who they'll focus their attention on next? That's right, against you guys again. The Zaxoids have also built up their fleets. Shit. Oh, no, sorry. I completely forgot that this place actually has 2 planets. Oops, my bad. That's why we came in the first place. Zaxoids, the Lovebots currently in possession of 5 planets now. Which is unfortunate. Okay. As long as our ally doesn't give up too quickly, I think we should be alright. How many more years until we give up presidency? 4 years. You know what? That's a decent amount of time, I'd say. Focus on the planet, please, if you don't mind. Thank you. I love all these trail lights. Very pretty. Because, you know, in the middle of a war, that's what's important, right? The aesthetics. Of course it is. You have to look cool while you're blasting people in the ass. Okay. Yvvibafilav. Should be a fairly easy fight. Although I've noticed that they have... Oh, they're just lagging. Okay, lagging behind. Not lagging in the sense of like, they're lagging technological or technic, whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. Or maybe you don't. Doesn't really matter. Alright, so I think we're at a good place with our battleships. Maybe I might even go up to 100 battleships, which might not be the worst idea in the world. But we definitely do need more cruisers.
Enemy planet secured.
And I think once we have 13 more cruisers, we'll be sitting at 90. So we should definitely get 10 more, I think. 86%. Yeah, let's get 10 more. You guys are all... Are you guys all building cruisers? No, not quite. Okay. Let's get 10 more. And you know what? Just build 5. It's fine. I mean, it's a lot, but it's okay. These guys can handle it. Guys. Fuck me. Good grief, I hate that. Well, that's it for the commissariat of Aztan. Let's see our territory change before we freak the fuck out. Okay, great, great. We're actually not losing that much in terms of energy either, despite the fact that our fleet is mobile. But before we turn these loose over to our sectors, let's make sure that they have all the correct shit being produced. That is to say, the spaceports as well as the armies. Yeah, that's what I do. Let's get some defensive armies going. And can I make more than like one if I hold down any of the modifier keys? No. Apparently that doesn't work. I think I knew that, but I was just kind of like hoping to be surprised. Haha. E-track. Fuck off with this noise, E-track. What is this garbage? Tundra world? Turn it Arctic. Besides, stupid ass freaking whatchamacallit, robots? Get that weak noise out of here. Okay, these guys are actually living there. They are desert preference. Why don't you terraform this then? If that was your preference. You fools. That's being terraformed. That is Tezekians. We're actually okay with the Tezekians. But we do need you guys to build a defensive army as well. I know we're okay with you, but that doesn't mean that we trust you necessarily. Oops. My bad. Oh, alright. Hopefully we won't see any rebellion, but there's a good chance that they might actually go up in arms, which is fine. But we need to shove these back into sectors now. Voldop, I think? No, Sarkot. Sakrot? Yeah, it's Sakrot. Maybe we should actually have Voldop go down here, and Sakrot can take out some more shit over there. That way we don't... That way we see more equal numbers with these sectors. I think that might be a good idea. Yeah, let's do that. Let's have Voldop go down here. And then Sakrot, you guys will move up over to these areas. Uzun was ours, right? Yeah, I think Uzun was ours, so we don't need to really put that into a sector. Let's put these guys, the Nectar of Hope. Have Sol. Have a Shaipo. And Samnevik? Yeah, I guess we might as well put Samnevik into a sector as well. Fine. And Hyken. Perfect. Nice. Absolutely perfect. Good job, guys. Holy crap, that's one ward down. Were these guys always here? Who are these guys? They're not our allies. They just have a very similar symbol to the other dudes. They're just independent. Really? Oh, I get it. We liberated these guys. Right, of course. How could I forget? But apparently they don't want association status because the Pelks don't want them. Okay, well, I mean, if the Pelks don't like you guys, we don't really have a choice. So combined we might be able to take on the love bots. Let's at least take back some of our planets here, and then worry about the stuff later on. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Kazabius. Oh, it's this one. I see. That used to be also the enemies. Well, whatever. Not that big of a deal. Alright, so how's our research of climate restoration going? 14 more months. Mega engineering is almost done, relatively speaking. And once we're done with that, we should be at a pretty good place. Because we can just terraform the tomb colonies. Tomb worlds, as well as some of the terraforming candidates. Like, we'll take back Borbo, even though we don't really need to. I'd still like to take back Borbo if we can. This is the one colony that we actually lost to the Unbidden, which is incredible, because usually they cut a bloody swath through the entire galaxy, right? But somehow we actually managed to... I'm still impressed. I don't know. I'm still impressed by myself. What can I say? I can't stop tooting my own horn here. I also can't stop tooting,
Enemy
but...
troops landing.
Fucking love bots. Unless it's the Combine of Sidima, which I don't think it is. Nope, it is actually the Combine of Sidima.
Planet lost to invasion.
Those sons of bitches. Unfucking real. I don't know where they get off thinking that they can attack us. Jerks. Expertise rocketry. Is that really helpful? I'd say probably not. But you know what? Let him have his victory, right? Okay, so our cruisers are coming in, which is great, because I think we'll end up with 100 cruisers. Hopefully I set that number correctly. Yeah, I think we should be getting 100 cruisers. And then we should actually focus on building some destroyers as well. Because I think we're a little hurting for destroyers here. Let's just get all these guys to build like at least 10 destroyers at a time. Which is a bit of a tall order, but you know what? That's fine. Because they're used to it, and besides, they should get used to building destroyers. Actually, can we make sure our destroyers are completely focused on anti-missile? Or whatever it's called? Dark Young? Oh, you actually already have Guardian Point Defense. Very cool. But let's make it the Picket thing as well. Have your Guardian Point Defense, and then autocomplete. Is that too much power? No, I think that's okay. Otherwise, yeah, I think that's good. I think that's good. Have these guys auto upgrade. Save, yes. Obviously overwrite. And our Dark Young will then, you know, upgrade automatically to the new and improved Dark Young later on. And hopefully they'll also be built as the new and improved Dark Young.
Secured.
I'm blathering on at this point. That's one planet back in our system, or back in our hold. Dreamlands next, please.
Evading hostile
6.
fleet.
Oh shit. 400,000. Irenic Queptilium, can you guys really come in to help us out? Because we can't really do this without you guys right now. Then again, the Irenic Queptilium are kind of facing off against two enemies here. Not just the love bots, but also the Zoom right in the middle of their territory. You know what? I think we might not be able to really focus, or we might not be able to get a lot of help from from our allies up here, which is fine. But that means we really need to be building up our fleet like crazy, which is also fine because I think our sectors are producing a lot of minerals. Yeah, I think we're in a decent spot. We're not in a bad spot at the very least. Let's just drain you guys of more resources and start pumping out some more destroyers. You guys are already building cruisers. Did I stop with these guys? Yeah, I think I stopped with these guys. Voldop, if you could also build some destroyers, that'd be great. Byakhee, you guys are already building cruisers, so I'll let you guys focus on that. Sarkat? No, don't drain them yet. Not until we've basically run out. Oh, right, it's because I actually put some more planets into those sectors. I was like, wait, did these planets get attacked? There's no way they got attacked. And I was correct, they didn't get attacked. I just got confused, which is nothing new. Right, fantastic. Well, I think we're gonna leave this off here. Let's just take back Dreamlands and then we'll leave it off here. And we'll continue this defensive war against 3 freaking teams. Until the next episode. It's going decently though. I don't think we need to worry too much about the zoom and the cinematis. We just need to focus on the love bots, which is going to be painful, but I think we'll manage, especially with our allies, the Pelks, Credonian, being so faithful and loyal. Maybe not so much the interstellar zoom, but again, I think they have their own problems to deal with right now, so. Actually, what does this add up to? This is like 300, maybe 30,000? With this, it'd be 300, like 400,000-ish around there. We might actually be able to take on the love bots. Quite possibly. But might be a little rough, might be a little touch and go. But if we get them in a good position like we did with the Unbidden, it could work out. But we'll leave it off we'll leave it off until the next episode. So for now, thanks for watching and have a good breakfast.